Hey, I'm Max, and this is my video about why I personally left the therian community. And I wanted to give a PW, but this is not saying that everyone will leave the community. There are people who are right about their identity, and this is what we're going to stick to. And we shouldn't invalidate or attack anyone mentioned in this video. This is not a scripted video, and therefore, I'm not knowing if I will mention anyone. You can skip to the timestamp right here if you want to skip the rest of this monologue, but please, when referring to me, use they, he pronouns, and alright, let's shoot down the main first question. Was I a fake therian? No. I genuinely felt connection to sharks, leopard geckos, cats, and dogs, specific breeds and stuff. And I do believe that that was my genuine identity, and that those feelings were not fake. Those feelings were what I was feeling, and they were valid, and they may be what somebody else is feeling, and those feelings may stick for somebody else, but they didn't for me. Am I about to say, I hate furries, I hate therians, you're all fake, you're all stupid? No. I still have a lot of friends who are in the ultra-human community, and I will stay somewhere within that community, but I'm not a therian anymore. That's not the identity that feels right for me anymore. I've been going on a thing of figuring out my identity. When I started this channel, I identified as a gay trans man, but it's no longer what I identify as. Right now, I identify as a non-binary pansexual person, and when I started this channel, I was like 12 years old. That's not my age, and I'm almost 15 now. There's a major age gap from when I started this channel and to now. I've deleted a lot of those videos, but I used to be hyper scene core. I might edit some videos here. Not hyper scene core, just a little scene core. I've had a lot of journey through my gender and sexuality and identities over the past few years, and there's been a lot of change, and I only recently came out to you guys and said, I'm not a therian anymore. That's not my identity. This is a one-shot video, so this is like kind of awkward because I can't refilm anything and I really want to get it all out. Am I going to change anything about my channel? No, not really. I'm going to keep posting the same things, and I'm going to identify as some sort of ultra-human from now on. I really don't know what. I think I'm a kimono no mimi. I said that definitely wrong. I don't know how the fuck to say it. Kimono mimi. I think so. I've gone on a lot of self-discovery since I started this channel. When I started this channel, I was really confused about who I am. I didn't know who I was, and I was really affected by the people around me. If anyone that knew me at that time is watching, hi. Most of you guys are good people, besides, like, 2 of you. I really hate you too, you know who you are. You affected me terribly, especially the alcoholic who got me to drink. That was very personal, but if you scroll back through my videos, I've left a few vent videos up. You can see I was really struggling with a lot of things in my identity, and I was just trying to find a community where I felt like I belonged, and that was the therian community. It felt right, I felt appreciated and understood, and I still think that my feelings were valid, and at that time I was a therian, but that connection just faded. I also personally believe that gender identity and general identities, it's not a gender to be a therian, I know. I'm trying to connect, like, different kinds of identities, if that makes sense. Gender identity and sexuality are fluid for most people. That's something I'm going to just say right now. Most people will not stick to the same identity their whole life, and if they do, they're just really lucky people who never had to question. Let's see. I'm experimenting with different names, and a lot of my old notes on here are no longer people that I talk to. For example, Barry Toki, you can check them out. They recently blew up. I'm really proud of you, Toki. I'll tag them below. I'm really proud of you. I really hope you have a good day. Whatever, whoever, everyone here, I hope you guys have a good day. I'm sorry, I'm really awkward. I didn't script anything here, and this is just me freehanding. I am going to continue to post, but I'm going to be posting a little bit less. I've been posting a bit more consistently, and I've been flopping lately. I really think I've been shadow banned. Why am I standing so weird? Oh. This is where my clothes fit because I feel like I'm standing normal. This is where my body actually is, and I think here is just my clothes being weird. Whatever. I continue to respect and honor anyone in any community, and this is just me coming out and saying, hey guys, that's not me anymore. And a lot of people have stopped believing their identity, and a lot of people have considered it to be a trend. For me, it wasn't a trend. For me, it was my real identity, and it was something that I believed in, and I felt honored in, and I felt right. I feel like I'm repeating myself here. I sound like a broken record. I'm going to continue to stay in the alternative community, the ultra human community too. Probably the furry community as well. I do have a fursuit. I think I posted her a while ago. I'll be right back. I don't post on her anymore, but I did take her to school and she got signed by a bunch of classmates. I'm going to be moving into a smaller charter school soon, so it's going to be really fun. A lot of things in my life are changing. I'm entering high school soon. I started this channel when I was in 6th grade. So this was kind of like a middle school documentary for me. I'm going to be moving into high school soon. I'm going to be changing a lot of things in my life, and that's going to be a lot in my style as well. I think you can tell because I used to dress hyper color. I used to dress neon. I used to be super colorful. I'm going to be changing a lot. This is a really big announcement. I'm going to be going outside more. I'm going to be filming a little less, and when I am filming, it's going to be a little bit less, you know. And I'm not scheduling posts anymore because they seem to be flopping when I do that. So I'm going to be editing outside the platform and trying to mimic trend myself, understanding the algorithm. And I'm going to start doing taxidermy on my own. Woohoo! And I figured out what I want to go for in life. I want to be a mortician. Or I forgot the word for it. You know, when people die, like of a crime, the people who analyze their bodies and try to tell you how they died. That's something that I want to go into, so I'm working on desensitizing myself to dead things. Not humans. Guys, not humans. Let's not look at dead humans, guys. Unless it's like your field of work. Yeah, I really hope the best for everyone, and I'm going to be continuing to post. I'm going to stay here for everybody here. But yeah, this is, and I'm also going to be getting into short films soon.